Hi everybody. What I want to show in this screencast here is how you quickly create a cost estimate based on a quantity survey in CostX from a Revit model. Here you have a simple Revit model, single family home from competition work I recently did. And the first thing you need to do is you need to export to DWF in order to use that DWF as a basis for your CostX data. So I'm going to the Export DWF dialog, click on Export. It's important to select DWF and not DWFX because CostX cannot read DWFX right now at the moment, and export to DWF instead. I've already done so that we don't have to wait for the export to commence, and basically we can simply cancel out here and turn our attention to CostX. Now, first step in CostX is that I'm going to create a new project. And for the new project, I can give a name here. And the project code, which can be simply one of my in-house codes that I need to identify the project. We're going to create a default project and we are going to make it a residential building type. Once we've done this, we could also base it on a previous project in order to get rates and other information from a previous project imported. We don't want to do it right now and create the database in CostX. Now, next step is we are going to import the DWF we created previously into CostX. Here we are asked about the units of measurement, and we have millimeters for length, we have square meters for area, we have cubic meters for volume. That's correct. We click on Insert, and what CostX is actually doing right now at the moment is it parses the DWF file for all the information it can find in there, and creates cost groups based on the information in the DWF file. We also have a visual representation and a 3D editor here, but here we have actual dimensions that CostX automatically created from the DWF file we imported and attached to this database. So next step that I want to show you here is how you can quickly create a costing view and can quickly create a wall schedule and attach pricing information to that. For that I create a new workbook. We call it a wall schedule. I don't want to attach a default rate library here at the moment. I want to create that information on the fly. And now I can go into my dimensions and simply select one of the walls here, one of the wall types here, and drag it into my workbook. And here I'm asked which phases I want to import. I select all. I have another opportunity to select the default rate library, but I can also specify the rate on the fly. So we are specifying the rate for the square meter of this wall type here. Insert that, and you already see we have a schedule of square meters, of the rate, and of the total cost. We can continue doing this piece by piece, but we can also multi-select a couple of wall types and drag them all into this spreadsheet. Select all faces. And the only thing that is left for us to do here is to specify the actual rates per square meter for the wall, which we are going to do now. And you can already see how this workbook automatically updates and gives me the total amount for all the walls in the building. And we can continue doing this for the various other bits and pieces of information in the project database. Now the next thing I want to show is how you quickly make a report here, and you can select one of the report templates here in CostX, and we make a simple bill of quantity report here. Press the generate button, and once this is generated we can look at it in the previewer. So we have a bill of quantity for all the quantities that we have specified in the workbooks right now here at the moment. It is important to understand that this is a default template, and of course we can change those default templates to anything else we want to have in order to make that work for our specific job standards or office standards. So I basically hope that you have enjoyed what you've been seeing here about CostX, and we will continue making more screencasts about this topic in the near future. Thank you very much for your attention.